Good morning, scholars. Welcome to day 3 of week 2 of Ellis Island. Let's take a look at our essential question. How can I compare and contrast two texts? So this is similar to Monday's what we're going to be working on. I can compare and contrast two or more important points presented by two texts of the same topic. All right, I'm going to say it and then let you repeat it. I can compare and contrast two or more important points presented by two texts of the same topic. All right, let's take a look at what we're learning today. So today you're going to be watching a video on how to compare and contrast nonfiction texts. So we've looked a lot at fiction texts, but this week we're looking more at nonfiction texts and how to compare them. So what are the facts that they give that are the same? What are the facts that they give that are different? So you're going to be practicing by looking at these two All About Me texts. They both have the same title. However, if you look, it says in the first line, hello, my name is Amy Boise. And this one says, hello, my name is Aiden Jones. So these are two different All About Me texts. And you're going to use the Venn diagram on the next page. So it says, put the alike in here. And then Aiden's story over here. What's different from Amy's story over here? So let's take a look at the first couple of sentences. She says, I am 8 years old. He says, I am almost 8 years old. So how old is he? He's 7. So if you were to put that in the contrast side, Amy is 8 years old. Aiden is 7 years old. So those are two things that are contrasting. All right. So this is your assignment on Schoology for comparing and contrasting nonfiction texts today. So you are going to be reading this text up here and this text here, and there's a picture in the middle that goes with both of them. This is where Montana is. Big Sky Country is what they call Montana, and this is about Montana. So both of them are about Montana. Here's a very pretty picture of Montana. So this is a half sheet that you have in Schoology. So it's kind of different from a Venn diagram, but it asks the same thing. In both texts, you're going to compare two things that are the same in both texts. And then how are they different? In one text, it says this, and then the other text, it says this, okay? So they're just asking you for two of each one. So two things that are the same, two things that are different. And you will turn that in Schoology. Today we're reading Chapter 7, Back from Ruins, of what was Ellis Island. If you do not feel comfortable reading the text, I have a video at the end, but please follow along and make sure you're paying attention. Today you're going to be doing a chapter summary of chapters 6 and 7. So that's yesterday's Nearpod and today's Nearpod. Understanding the story, also chapters 6 and 7. That's how they grouped it together, but I didn't want to make you read two chapters because they're pretty long. So for a second grader, that's a lot. So one chapter a day I thought was more than enough. So you're going to have to go back in the Nearpod from yesterday as well. So the Nearpod from today, you have to look back in the text to find the reading or find the answers. So it's going to be hard for you if you try to listen to the video again. You're going to need to go back in the text to find the answers. So you'll go back in today's text and go back to the Nearpod from yesterday and use that text as well to answer the questions on these. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. And your spelling words, please make sure you write them one time each, and then go over your vocabulary today. Every day, make sure you're reading over this vocabulary every single day. All right, guys, that's it for today. I will see you next time.